expose myself, cut from next linen. Well thought, kept my lifestyle hidden. Keep causing you pain, you keep forgiving. Tears behind my smile, kept up my profile. To understand your grace took me a while. I can't understand why your love is so kind, treat you bad, and I'm always wrong and so vile. I'm chosen, my life said I am your child. Despite circumstance, you still chose a mine. I'm hooked on loving you, another unconditional love I will never find. You make a difference in my life, so I'm thankful. And now our love's a perfect picture on our mantle. Nice.
Every day, I stay thankful. Every day, 'cause you always keep on doing things for me. Even at times I don't have you, but the hope you bring, it brightens up the morning.
Yo, many highs, many lows, life's never consistent. Distractions in my mind got me keeping my distance. Don't wanna idolize, so I'm being persistent. Never taking you for granted, could be gone in an instant. Be lying if I said I'm always easy to love. Trying to get my act together cause I long for your touch. I hate it when we're separated cause it all gets too much. Fighting for happiness without you's like swimming in mud. But you bring that joy to me, got me floating in love. Doesn't matter about the past, I used to struggle with trust. Now I give you everything, all of me without fuss. Underestimated how much you put value in us. You've been longing to be close since your son on the cross. I'm sorry for my cold ways, taking long to defrost. You made a difference, so I'm thankful. And now our love's a perfect picture on our mantle. Nice.
Every day, I stay thankful. I stay thankful. 'Cause you always keep on doing things for me. Keep on doing things for me. Even at times I can't handle, but the hope you bring, it brightens up the morning. Holy Jesus, my friend, Jesus.
My everything, yeah,
Every day, every day, 'cause you always keep on doing things for me. Always keep on doing things. Even at times I can't handle, but the hope you bring, it brightens up the morning.
for what I'm going through. Thank you. And for the difficult times, Lord. Thank you. You turn it round for my good. Thank you. You're putting muscle in my faith, Lord. Thank you. For all that you do. Thank you. You know the struggle's too real. Thank you. But you still see me through. Thank you. You got my faith brand new, Lord. Thank you.
Every day I stay thankful. Every day I stay thankful. 'Cause you always keep on doing things for me. 'Cause you always keep on doing things. Even at times I can't handle, but the hope you bring, it brightens up the morning. Brightens up the morning. Jesus, my friend, Jesus. Every day, Jesus, my friend.
That's right, Jesus, my friend, indeed. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Affinity Xtra. This is your awesome show that is homegrown, playing you the best in UK gospel music with me, Lady T. Oh yes, every Tuesdays, that's what we do. Play the best, the smartest, smartest music. I guess smartest is a good way to say it. But anyway, the best in UK gospel. That is what I do every single Tuesdays, and I'm so happy to do that because you know what? We gotta support our own. We really gotta support our own. I can't even speak about. I'm rolling my R's right now. I'm rolling my R's. But anyway, so for the next hour, we're gonna be playing the best music. I've got some new tunes for you. And I feel like I've been away for a little bit, but I kind of have, because I've been a bit poorly, but I've been here in the spirit kind of thing. But it's so good to be back, okay? Super good to be back, playing some awesome UK gospel music, because I have missed, and there's quite a number of songs that I've missed playing, and they've just been sat in my inbox waiting to play, and for me to be like, this is so good. You know how I love it. When I love it, I love it. When I love it, it comes on, it gets played on the show, full stop. So that is me right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And of course, we've got a brand new future. See what I'm saying? First day back properly. I can't even speak. What's going on? What's going on? Our new feature. It's called... Hold on, what's it called again? Let's talk. It's not really going well, is it? Let's talk. Yes, Let's Talk is a little new section where I get to talk about lots of different things happening in culture right now, and it affects us as Christians, day-to-day things. Right, do you know what? Yeah, I've got a couple of things I want to like sound off on, but I don't know which one to pick. So I'm gonna have to go to the powers that be and see which one they want me to do, which they think might be a lot more juicier for you to hear. So you'll find out when the time comes for me to do it. But anyways, kicked off the show with Yemi Alafafuni with Hope Alive, and then followed by Tanique featuring Malik with Thankful. In fact, congratulations to Yemi Alafafuni. His song, I believe it's called Chains, is being considered. Okay, it's possibly going to be considered for a Grammy. Yeah, that's the level we're rolling at now. That is the levels indeed. But hey, you know what? It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. More. We need more of that. More of that. Anyways, let's get it on. Right, here is AJ Plus. This is On the Rise. In fact, there's quite a lot of hip hop on tonight's show. Yeah, there is. There is.
Been on the rise. Rise on like horizon, we'll get high up, there be stars in our eyes. As on the price, so no surprise. We'll look heavenwards, that's how we be on the skies. Paying attention will cost you a price. Man, to be more like Christ, the sacrifice is needed for us to rise. Been on the rise. Rise on like horizon, we'll get high up, there be stars in our eyes. As on the price, so no surprise. We'll look heavenwards, that's how we be on the skies. Paying attention will cost you a price. Man, to be more like Christ, the sacrifice is needed for us to rise. Tryna rise like Air Jordan, can fire like volcano and not be dormant. Brush aside, develop talent like Dortmund, and see potential and proceed through torment. Cause all I wanna do is chat, talk about this and that. I came for the bliss and rap. Ain't Shikari, I can't miss on tracks. But I'm still on smoke, steaming like trains on tracks. While I float like boats, God is my witness, let me not boast. At the very least, know he's doing the most. I wave bye to those who wanna see me coast. Cheers lift me up, so we love to toast. Church got my soul on fire, forget this Sunday roast. I don't need much of that. Play getting full, but I'm still trying to stack. Not to be greedy, do it big like Mac, big like Shaq. Snap even bigger than that, to support my people, bear my family back. But don't care what you heard, I ain't following racks. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack, relax, that's facts. Been on the rise. Rise on like horizon, we'll get high up, there be stars in our eyes. As on the price, so no surprise. We'll look heavenwards, that's how we be on the skies. Paying attention will cost you a price. Man, to be more like Christ, the sacrifice is needed for us to rise.
The rise, there's way more than what you see in your eyes. The rise, there's way more than what you see in your eyes.
Been on the rise. Rise on like horizon, we'll get high up, there be stars in our eyes. As on the price, so no surprise. We'll look heavenwards, that's how we be on the skies. Paying attention will cost you a price. Man, to be more like Christ, the sacrifice is needed for us to rise. Been on the rise. Rise on like horizon, we'll get high up, there be stars in our eyes. As on the price, so no surprise. We'll look heavenwards, that's how we be on the skies. Paying attention will cost you a price. Man, to be more like Christ, the sacrifice is needed for us to rise. The way I rose, you would think it was Derek in 2011. Aim high cause I wanna go heaven. Keep mentioning God, they might call me a reverend, but I wouldn't have this gift if it wasn't for his presence. That's why I don't wanna experience severance. I know the severity, severely in reverence. He presides over presidents, resides with the residents. Evident they want evidence, but your intellect can't get his intelligence. Neglect, I can't live with negligence. Won't reject, I recollect God's relevance. Without in mind, rendered irrelevant. In this room, that's really the elephant. I'm with the fire nation in my element. Pristine possession really keep me forever mint. Polo fresh, got nothing on heaven sent. No hero can match what heaven sent. No cap, I ain't with the Avengers. Just rap, I ain't with the EastEnders. Don't act, that's for the pretenders. No facts, they lie, it's horrendous. But the truth will make them tremor, it's tremendous. Been on the rise. Rise on like gas high up, there be stars in our eyes. As on a prize, so no surprise. We'll look at the water so we be on the skies. Paying attention won't cost you a price. Man, it'll be more like Christ. The sacrifice to me, the force to rise.
The rise, the rise. There's way more than what you see with your eyes. The rise, the rise. There's way more than what you see with your eyes.
That's right, the rise, the rise. That is AJ Plus there with Rise on Affinity Extra. All right, so if you are watching online, how you doing? We are streaming live right now on the app. Yes, we are on the app, okay? And we are also streaming on YouTube. How you doing? Hit me up on the YouTubes. And also we are streaming live on Twitch, I believe, as well. And on Twitter. Yeah. See, we everywhere. We everywhere. They literally just want to get us is in your face as much as possible. Not only in your ears, but in your face. So, how are you? I'm waving to you if you are watching. And if you're listening, what's up? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the music. Right, so this is a brand new one from the lovely Abigail. Now, she has got such a sweet, soulful type contemporary voice. Like, it's just really nice. You need to listen to her other songs to know what I'm talking about. It's really good. But anyway, she's got a brand new single out. It was released on the 5th of November. Wait. Let me get that right. Yeah, 5th of November. Sorry, I've still got my October calendar off for some reason. And I was like, I need to change. But yeah, so she released this brand new song on the 5th of November. It's called Strength. Okay, and it's a fun, fresh, and eclectic take on congregational praise music. Interesting. Okay. But anyway, it is a lovely song, and I believe it is taken, or it is inspired by a couple of scriptures, which is Psalm 29 verse 11 and Isaiah 40 verse 31 and Isaiah 53 verse 5. So all those scriptures are culminated in this song called Strength. Okay, so I hope that you're able to draw strength from this song. And I know at the moment, a lot of us feel like that we don't have any strength whatsoever to be able to do anything. But listen, I pray that this song blesses you. Here's Abigail. It's brand new. It's called Strength.
You're my strength. it's so dark outside, I look to you. You will come through. You're my strength in the night when it's so dark outside, I look to you. You will come through. You are my strength. Oh, you are my strength. Oh, you are my strength. You keep me strong. You lift me up. Lord, you are my hope. Lord, you are my peace. When I feel so down, you give me peace. Lord, you are my joy, my joy, my joy, my joy.
Oh, we love. I was just sat here jamming to myself. Literally, I was like, yo, Abigail, is that you? No, I'm loving that. I'm absolutely loving it. Listen. Go to Spotify and go and add that to your playlist. Abigail, Adegail, Abigail. That's such a lovely name as well. So make sure you check out that brand new song from us called Strength. I think that's the kind of song that can be on repeat for like a whole day, if not for a whole week, because yeah, it's got such a nice flow to that. Really liking that. All right, keeping it moving, brand new. Okay, so DJ Shuns, she also released some new music recently. She's a well-known DJ doing a thing, but now she's going into more music production. She's still gonna DJ. In fact, book her for your events if you need one. Okay. But yeah, so DJ Shuns, she's got a brand new single out, and it features some amazing artists. I was actually privileged to be part of the it was a listening party for the actual single, and to think that this is her first venture into such a thing like this, and you know, the song's already been co-signed by someone well known, okay, and they like it, and it's really good. So it's got that dancehall vibes. If you like dancehall, then this is for you. I can't lie, right? I'm learning the difference between reggae and dancehall. The fact that I just said that live on air, I'm going to have all the whole Caribbean community coming at me, especially the presenters. Okay? Listen, I'm learning the difference. But anyway, it's got a dancehall sound to it, and it's got a powerful message. The concept of the song came about when she wanted a gospel track that Christians could vibe to. Because, you know, some people think there's no songs that Christians could vibe to, but she wanted to do one, and she went and did exactly that. So she produced this song, and on it, she has 4 amazing artists. We've got Maestro Bravis, we've got Nathaniel, all the way in TNT, okay? We've got Ayana and Forever Siege as well, all on this track. And it is a vibe. I'm feeling it. Here's DJ Shuns and Armour.
The one, the only DJ Shuns.
Yeah. Drop the bass. Drop it low. Drop it low.
Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no I'm all. No drama. Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Has to do that one time.
DJ Shuns.
Yeah. Drop the bass. Drop it low. Drop it low.
Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no I'm all. No drama. Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no I'm all. No drama. God of thunder, fire and rage. Make you see how we go through the pain. Make you see all the days we dey struggle. Make you see how we get it today. If you touch my God, he go strike. My God, he go strike. It no be easy, it can happen any day or the night. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Army we they go ride with the sword. You know I'm in a battle, that's the war. And you know say that we're fighting for a cause. If one go there, them go scatter. If two go there, it be yawa. If three be there, every situation is established. So nothing they matter.
When me pray, Lord, up fire, shot pan Satan. I love my enemies, but I will never trust a pagan. Storms may blow, through Christ I'm unshaken. Quiet man, nerd, but I will put you in your place. Was alive but dead, then spiritually awakened. With Christ, I will never be forsaken. I bust the pack, what I am a proud Jamaican. Scripture in my heart, so me resist temptation. Caught off guard, I wear my helmet of salvation. My aim's not to blow, wanna reach my generation. Shots always miss, I carry my shoulder faith, man. I carry my shoulder faith, man. In my own lane. I'm not here to play, On my knees I pray, I punch the devil up in his face.
Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no one wahala. No drama. Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no one wahala. No drama.
Yo, king, me no need your armor. Me and me wanna think put on enough. But if I touch the road, then I'm a regular swag. Come and I serve no regular god, them regular bad. The battle is the last, man, I lose none. See me coming through with the crew, run. If any giant to a bag, 5 stones and I'm a bag, and my only need for use one. Who jobless, no man curse. The man want play with fire, get burned. Warm regards to whom it concern. Tony and me, I go stand firm. In a Christ man walking, in a tongues them talking. Autumn brave, autumn brawling. Them never know say, brother mine. Charge it. Can't play a boy like Carti. Them a libation, rum and Bacardi. We stay under the blood, Cardi. We just pray and run things. In a God man boasting, full armor, ready for the jumping. In a full armor, me not just posing. Out and stunting, midnight demon hunting. This Bible thick like dumpling. Spiritual warfare ready for the thumping.
Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no one wahala. No drama. Right now I'm putting on my armor. I ain't really in all the drama. We no see no stress, no one wahala. No drama.
DJ Shen.
That's right, DJ Shun's there. With a whole armor of like absolutely fantastic artists all on one track. So we had Ayana, we had Maestro Bravis, we had Nathaniel and Forever Siege all on that track. Absolutely fantastic. Go get it. In fact, you can actually subscribe to our playlist, the UK Gospel Homegrown playlist on Spotify. Songs are regularly updated. In fact, I think this week we are going to do a massive overhaul of all the tunes that are on there right now. Literally, you're going to get some fresh new tunes. So go follow it and like it and then be notified. So when you follow the channel, you can actually get notified when something new has popped up on the actual playlist. So make sure that you do follow it. Okay, thank you very much. All right, on to some more new music again. Woo, it's just all flowing. Right, Afua B. Now she has absolutely stunned throughout this year. Like, she's released some fantastic songs, and now she's got her debut EP. Yes, so massive congratulations to Afua B. She's got a brand new EP which is called As in Heaven, so go and check it out. It's really nice. Got a couple of her songs that she's already released, and there is another new one on there, and I believe I'm going to be playing one of the new ones anyway. So so this project inspires a revelation of Jesus and all he has done. Like I said, it features previous releases and one of her well-known live versions of her song Kingdom Come as well, which is really, really cool. It's a diverse collection of songs highlighting the presence of Jesus in our lives and the freedom we have in him and the domination and power as well. So I think it's honestly, you need to listen to it for yourself. So if you have a playlist where you just have like very smooth playlist, or just worship, or just like that kind of like calming type sound, pick one of her songs from this EP and you will get just that. It's very simplistic but potent. I'm just telling you what it says, okay? Right. Affinity Xtra, As in Heaven, brand new EP is out, but I'm going to be playing you kind of jumps ahead. Okay, I'm going to be playing you actually Jesus Has Won. Okay, Jesus Has Won from the debut EP from Affinity Xtra, As in Heaven. That's right, Jesus has won. And because he's won, you win. Hello. If he conquered the grave, he conquered death, It means that you have won. You also have freedom. That's Efua B there from her debut EP, As in Heaven. It is out right now, and I am absolutely loving that. Okay, another artist with a new music out, Sam Moore. If you know who he be, then you know. He's also got a new EP out right now as well, and it's called Honey. And the tunes do sound like honey, I must admit, yes. Anyway, this is Thank You 2.0 from the brand new EP from Sam Moore. It's called Honey. Oh, I like this.
Looking back on when my love first began. Thank you, I thank you. I have been set free. You've given peace to me. I thank you, I thank you. Thank you for the flowers that bloom. I thank you for the rain. Oh, I thank you for my everything. Thank you for the love you bring. Looking back on when. Thank you, I thank you. I've been set free. I have been set free. Sacrifice. I thank you for all my blessings. Thank you, Lord, for giving me joy divine. Oh, I thank you for giving me peace of mind. Oh, yeah.
Out there in the streets, it could have been you. Out there struggling too.
I thank you,
but I thank you for His grace. Found me all over the place. And His mercy too, which has kept me.
Looking back on when, I just want to say thank you, I thank you, Lord. I've been set free.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mrs. Sam Moore, for Honey, the EP, and that song called Thank You. It's brilliant. Thank You 2.0. That's also out now as well. Ooh. All right, so it's come to that time of the show. Yes, this is a brand new feature. I can't believe I still haven't done this, but I need to be held accountable for this. I need to get my new jingle sorted out because it's, like I always say, it's not going to be quite official if I don't do it that way, right? Exactly. Anyway, so Let's Talk is a brand new feature on the show where I talk about what's happening in the world right now, like what's hot off the press, like what are people talking about? Because things that happen right now, it affects us Christians. It really does. Like let's be honest. We are in this world. We're not supposed to be of it. but we are in it. Okay. Anyways, so the conversation today is we are talking about the unfortunate incident that happened in America a few days ago over the weekend. If you didn't know, okay, you're about to know. All right. So there was a festival in Houston on the 5th of November, which was by the Astro World Festival. And it had a lot of artists on the bill. And, and one of the artists was actually Travis Scott, who is a very well-known rapper. If you know about mainstream music, then you know about your artists and your hip-hop artists. Travis Scott is pretty huge, okay? So he was he was the headline act, I believe. But anyway, an unfortunate incident happened where 8 festival goers lost their lives. And the question now is really trying to ascertain, how could they have lost their lives in this situation? Who is to blame? What happened? Could things been avoided? And, it's so sad. I think that's probably the first festival I've heard in years for anybody to have lost their lives, and especially at that amount of people as well. So it is quite shocking in this day and age, especially now that we're in this COVID season. It's hella crazy. But first of all, my first thing is this. We're still kind of in a pandemic. But then again, Americans, they're on another level, on another playing field when it comes to this pandemic thing, because the crazy thing is each state has its own governing laws. Some states don't even think that the pandemic has happened and they're just going about freely. And they opened up their state quite early to everybody else. It's kind of scary, right? Right. Anyways, that aside, that's the first thing. Secondly, events like that to happen on such a huge scale during this pandemic, I think festivals should not happen this year whatsoever. I think festivals should really start off in 2022. Do you know what I mean? Because things would have died down better. And also, America's just opened up the borders for international travel. It was only at the weekend on the 4th where everybody was allowed to travel to America. Okay. And it was wow. That said, this for me should have been held next year. Full stop. Okay. That's one thing. Now, the question now is, who is to blame? Who is to blame for this event happening? How did it happen? And basically what happened was there was a stampede that occurred towards the stage, and there were people who fell unconscious. And during the stampede, a lot of people, 8 people actually lost their lives in this incident. Now, there's a lot of videos flying around. There's a lot of commentary. There's a lot of reports. So many different reports flying around about what happened. And I've been on Clubhouse for the past few days and listening to lots of the accounts that have been going on. And it is absolutely crazy. We had one woman who was right there. She knew what was going on. And I think in her defense, she was trying to see all sides, who's to blame, because artists are to blame, organizers to blame, lots of different moving parts of this event are to blame. And people are thinking, who is to blame really? Now, this is my thing for festivals and events. I've been to events where artists do the mosh pit thing. That thing is dangerous. If uncalculated, that could go downhill real quickly. So I've been to events and I guess some mini festivals as to when that mosh pit thing happens. I've also been to events where artists will call people forward towards the stage. Okay. Now, for a festival, this should not happen because of health and safety. And that's why when you go to festivals, outdoor events, you will see lots of security at the front of the stage so that nobody goes past that. Usually, the only people who pass the barriers would be journalists or photographers who have been accredited for the event. That's fine. But no, under no circumstances do you get people rushing to the stage, because it's a death wish, as we have seen. And my heart goes out to the families who have lost children in this particular incident. Now, the interesting thing is, a lot of people are saying, a lot of these kids were trying to blame it on the kids that, they were high. We don't know what these kids were on, and just the energy of them just going towards the stage. That's one account, what people are saying. And then another thing people are also saying is that why did the artist then ask lots of people to come towards the stage? come closer to the stage. Because really you can't, and it's actually really dangerous. It's dangerous. Now, there are, and I've been reading this thing. This thing is actually quite crazy. So basically, people are looking for someone to blame. They're looking for someone to blame. And unfortunately, the blame is going to have to be apportioned on the organizers and the artists, whether you like it or not, because of your action that you actually took in the actual event. There was one account, and I think the chief Samuel Penner, I believe, who is the Houston fire chief, said that as investigations are going on into what caused the deadly crowd surge on Astroworld Festival, he believed that that the artist himself, Travis Scott, absolutely could have played a role in stopping it. Not only did he initiate it, but he also could have actually stopped it. And it's something new. It's not new that Travis Scott, at a lot of his events, he always gets people to come up closer to the stage. I don't know why you want to do that, but you do. And he also went on to say is that, and this is, I think I really agree with this. He says the artist has command of that crowd. In my opinion, and this is my opinion right now, because everything is going to be fleshed out throughout this investigation, but certainly the artist, if he notices something that's going on, he can certainly pause that performance, turn on the lights and say, hey, we're not going to continue until this thing is resolved. And you know what? I absolutely 100% agree with the chief police person, because whether you like it or not as an artist, right? So if you're a Christian artist and you're listening to this and you're watching this, you actually have a duty of care to your audience and their safety. Just don't think it's because of, you know, the security and people in place, the event organizers that can do that. But no. You actually have the power to make something happen and also stop something when you see it happening. I've seen lots of clips of events where some people have passed out. It's nothing new that young people pass out during events, fall unconscious, and sometimes due to heat exhaustion and just the whole hyper of the whole event. That happens. And usually what happens is they actually stop the event and they'll be like, until they hear good news about that artist or the person, that event is not carrying on, okay? It's not carrying on. So as an artist, Christian or not, you actually have a duty of care to your audience. If something is happening in the audience, there is a commotion or something, you have the power to say stop, okay? You have the power to say stop until whatever issue is going on has been fixed. It is so critical that you do, because you'll be seen as, if you don't stop what's going on, you'll actually be seen as it's a negligent thing, because you don't care about the safety of the people who have paid money to come and see you and who constantly support you. So for me, Travis did owe a duty of care to the young people in the audience. He shouldn't have called them forward for a start, because it's a festival. That's crazy. Maybe if it was like a community event, it was quite small and there wasn't that much crowd, then yeah, maybe. But it was a festival with thousands of people. That's a no. Like, no, you should not do that. So wherever you have the power, if you have the power to command people to do things, because as followers, tell them to do something, they're gonna do it, okay? Especially when you have a very, very tight community fan club type thing. So for me, everybody, there's quite a number of people to blame. Yes, the artists and also the organizers as well. They all have to take account. You have to be accountable and take responsibility for what has happened. It is what it is at the end of the day. And I heard also that Travis Scott is actually going to be covering the cost of the funerals of the people that died as well. That's great. And I think that's a nice gesture, and it's something that he can do for sure. It's great, because funerals aren't expensive. They're not cheap either. So, duty of care, definitely to the artist. Please, as an artist, if you're listening, if you know any artist, you have a duty of care to your audience. When something is going wrong, you stop it until you hear if there's good news or bad news. If there's bad news, cancel it. Stop the event, go home so that it can all be fixed. Don't just carry on, because that's what he did. He enabled the rest of the bad things that happened at that event. And unfortunately, lots of people lost, 8 people lost their lives, and there were other injuries as well. I know for me, when I go to festivals, I tend not to go to a lot of them because I'm tiny. When you meet me, I sound tall to you, apparently so, but when you meet me, I'm a tiny person. And for me to get up in that crowd, I don't even buy standing tickets for events. I buy seated, and I have to pay the extra premium so that I know that I'm safe and not in the crowd, okay? Because some of y'all be crazy in that pit, in that standing crowd, and I don't want anything to be a part of that. I'm little and I don't want to get crushed, okay? I want to live long. I really do. So there you go. Artists, you have a duty of care to your audience who come to see you. Make sure that if something is going wrong, you stop the event straight away. Don't just leave it, okay? Don't just leave it and then carry on and think, oh, okay. No, stop until something happens, until you have a good news or whatever the situation is, so that you can either go on or stop the event. But yeah, artists, the artist in this case, unfortunately, is going to be held accountable. And yeah, it's sad. It's sad that it had to happen. And I think this is going to change a lot of things or a lot of processes as to how artists engage with the audience at big events. Don't tell them to come forward. Don't tell them to rush the stage so that it causes stampede. No. And I can guarantee from now, this is going to teach a lot of event organizers that you cannot, under no circumstances, and I can bet you in the contracts, if you call a stampede towards the stage, you'll be held liable and you'll be fined. Guarantee you that is going to be in contracts from now on because of this event. It will happen. Trust me. So again, rest in peace to the young ones that lost their lives. They didn't need to. I mean, I'm sure there was lots of things surrounding that event as well. What they were doing, what they were on, or I don't think none of them were on anything actually. But either way, young kids lost their lives, and it's sad. It's sad that it had to happen. So let's keep them and the families in prayers. But artists, you have a duty of care. Be warned. Okay? All right. Let's get on with the music, guys. This is the brand new Rebla and featuring 1K piece on. This is a Shabbat Praise.
Let's go. What you telling me? Rebla, 1K pizza. The Lord is your shepherd, brother. The Lord is your shepherd. From London to America. What are you on?
Let's take it back to the block. Ain't got no watch, cause ain't got no time for no op. Demons run up, they get popped. Feeling like pop, that's when that gangster come out. You know I party with y'all. We in the dark, showing the way to get out. Back to the future, we taking the trip. Dodging the punches, I ain't scared of Bill. I got 66 boosts in the clip. I got 66 boosts I can flip. Mama told me, son, you got a gift. I'm rapping and give it to him. Back to the future, we taking the trip. I'm rapping the presents to give it to him. Shabbat praise, yeah. 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 Shabbat praise, Shabbat praise, yeah.
Scripture, preacher, Bible school teacher, murk demons, they're under my sneaker. Phone ring, everyone wanna feature. Kingdom star, gospel, Shina Peter. Prayerful kid, full tank on the liter. Kingdom seeker, angels protect, no 9mm. Bible eater, Satan defeater, Simon Peter. Crucified in the word of the Lord. Born again, stay edified. Purified, no suicide, he renewed my life. Yeah, I pay my tithe. Man, I'm Proverbs wise, he renewed my mind. He removed my veil so I can't be blind.
Shabbat praise, yeah. 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 Shabbat praise, yeah.
Seriously, y'all guys need to listen to that song on some sick headphones because the bass line in that, woo! I can't feel like my head is going like, brrr. No, it's sick. Love it. Love the UK and US collaborations. More and more of it. We need more. Continue. Rebla featuring 1K piece on. That is Shabbat Praise. All right. Called Out Music releasing the video for this single tomorrow at 6 p.m. So make sure that you are watching it. This is Say So, brand new Called Out. Well, not brand new, but it's current.
Face the fight or turn away and run. Then I remembered that you are always for me. If you said it once, I've heard it twice. I can always trust you with my life. With eyes of faith, I still believe, yeah, that it's not over till you say so. Say so. Till you say so. It's not finished till you say so. Say so. Till you say so. Yeah. You have the final say over every circumstance. Your purpose for me will come to pass. Lord, you have perfectly orchestrated such a wonderful plan for me. So why should I doubt you now? You've shown me from time that if you said it once, then I've heard it twice. I can always trust you with my life. With eyes of faith, I still believe, that it's not over till you say so. Say so. Till you say so. It's not finished till you say so. Say so. Till you say so. It's not over till you say so. Say so. Till you say so. It's not finished till you say so. Say so. Till you say so. Yeah.
You know, every time I listen to that song, I'm just like, oh, something is just always going off in my heart. Like, T, are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Such a beautiful song. Check out the video, which is going to be released very shortly. Called Out Music with Say So. In fact, if you are a Called Out Music fan and you are, I know that we have some listeners actually in America, so he's going to be coming to your area. I believe he's going to be in Atlanta, Boston. He's going to be in Texas, and is it Philly? No, I can't remember. But check out his IG page, okay? Called Out Music in America from the 18th of November, I believe. He's going on tour. It's the Gratitude Tour with Joe Metal, and they've got some amazing guests on that tour. Phil Thompson's one of them. I know a couple of other ones, but I cannot say. But just go on to go to the Instagram page of True Flow Hub. That's TRUFLOW Hub, and you will see all the details on there. So if you're in America, enjoy Called Out Music, okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy it as well. Anyway, that is it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed all the tunes that were played today. All beautiful UK gospel tunes. Check out our playlist on Spotify where you will be able to see all the brand new tunes that are on there. It's updated, fresh, and support it. Like, follow it as well so that you're notified when all the songs are being updated as well. YouTube, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Twitch, Twitter, appreciate you for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and make sure that you go and support all the artists mentioned today. All right, gonna leave you with a man like Mr. DJ G. Yeah, DJ G. He's got an EP out called Eternal Joy. Hold on. Yes, it is called Eternal Joy before I go and get it wrong. Before I I can't even speak. Anyway, gonna leave you with this track. This is the actual title track, actually. It's called Eternal Joy. From the Eternal Joy EP. It's DJ G. It's Lady T signing out. Catch us on AffinityXtra.com, on all social media, Affinity Extra. And I'll see you next time. God bless.